Yoho. Yoho. All right, I'm here with Yoho, Johannes for short, and we're gonna be going through a technical trampoline traditional technique for measuring bounce height. So what they use is a stopwatch, because instead of trying to visually look at how high someone is, you can actually get a relative measure based on their body size and how high they're going in relation to the trampoline, so your eyes don't really play tricks on you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get him to bounce. He's gonna start off with a very normal one we do. He's gonna start from nothing, no bounce, right in the middle. There you go. And he's gonna do 5 bounces. And then on the 5th one, we're gonna start the time. He's gonna bounce 10 times as high as he can, reaching up. We're not worried about pointed toes or anything, we're just looking for power. And on the 10th one, he's gonna land it, we're gonna get a time. He should be around 20 seconds to 21 seconds if he's at a national level. So let's see how good you are compared to traditional guys. Whenever you're ready, you can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he got a 20.22, which is pretty good considering the fact he had that little wobble there. That probably could have been about 20.5, maybe a little bit more. That's not bad. How'd that feel?
Exhausting.
Exhausting. So when we're training, we'll do this about 3 times at the end of training. After about 3 times, your power in your legs is a bit drained usually. You gotta look at it more like you're activating the nervous system for quickness, not just max strength. If you're looking for power, it's a function, i.e. accumulation, of how much you can really just maximally lift and then how fast you can do it. This one's more about the speed. When you get to the actual gym club and you can start doing squats and power lifts, that's more about the strength. Here it's all the speed. So what's happening is that you're actually using the neurons more than you're using the muscles per se. It's a little more complicated with that, but you can think of it like that. So when after about 3 or 4, you will see that you're just kind of dead and you're naturally gonna go up, 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 and then the time's gonna start to fall. So I usually do about 3, maybe 4 if you're having a good day, but after that, your neurons are gonna be fried. So then you kind of rest and do it the next day. Now, another one we can do is to max jump. This tells you how high are you gonna be jumping when you're about to start your routine. So if you're gonna be doing a combo at one of our freestyle events, or you're gonna be doing a traditional routine at competition, how high are you gonna be going for that first skill? You should be at around 2 seconds, 2.2 seconds. So we're gonna wait for him to bounce, 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 so you can start going. He's gonna bounce, bounce, bounce. He's gonna let me know when he's ready. He's gonna say this one, and then I'm going to time 1 landing, and we're gonna see how high it goes. Tell me when. Stop. Not bad, not bad. So that's 2 seconds, 2.3 seconds. So it's a little bit low, but he's also a little tired. So this is where if you're gonna really apply this in training, you're not gonna do it back to back to back. Give yourself about 5 minutes of rest in between each one of these, because that's, again, the neurons have to get the biomechanical sort of chemicals going. They have to replenish all that. I'm not gonna get into the biology of it, but simply give yourself 5 minutes before each one. You'll be ready to go. Do no more than 2 or 3, maybe 4, and then that'll be a day. Do that 3 or 4 times a week. You'll start getting more and more height. It's gonna help you get a lot more stable, because if you're practicing being up there, everything is over exaggerated. So one little wobble low doesn't really matter, but one little wobble way up there, it really matters. So it'll really help you kind of have more control and balance. Now, the final one we can do is we're gonna actually do a flip. So we'll do it into the airbag for fun, but what you'll see is that he's naturally going to drop his height, because you can go up full height like this, but not rotate, because all of your energy is going in this direction. If you're gonna rotate though, some of it has to go into the rotation. That's just basic biomechanics. You've always gotta lean a bit. We call this the 1% rule. If you lean too much, you fly into the wall. If you don't lean at all, you don't rotate. So you need to just be off just a little bit, but that means the time of flight is gonna go down a little bit. So we're gonna see that work here. So just do whatever skill you want. So you can see that when he was just jumping, normally, he was about 2.3 seconds. But when he does a flip, he naturally, you can even see the lean, and you can see it now on here, they drops by 20 milliseconds, roughly. So that is just normal biomechanics, so don't worry about that. But when you are doing traditional trampoline, you gotta do 10 skill routine, you wanna be able to maintain 20 seconds. So it means 2 seconds per jump is where you should be if you're at that higher level. Now the best guys in the world will be jumping at 2.3 seconds per jump, but again, that's max height usually, so they'll drop it to about 2 to 2.1 for the top guys. So guys, that's about it. Play with this a little bit, have fun. I recommend it for the freestyle guys. Even if you're on your garden trampoline, do it. It's gonna help you get more control and balance in the air. If you're a traditional guy, obviously do it. It really helped me, it helps everybody. It's a very traditional and very common drill. So check it out and have fun with it.